Hey guys, welcome back to 101 Host episode 15. And today we got here a special friend of mine, Ralph.
My man.
Ralph, thank you for the time. Today, as we know, we're gonna do a classic boxing.
Yep.
And from now on, Ralph, it's your stage. Amazing.
Not a problem. Well, as you mentioned, my name is Ralph Gilmore. I'm a boxing trainer. I'm actually an independent boxing trainer. And I'm an entrepreneur, graphic designer, artist, writer. I wear many hats. I've been an entrepreneur for about roughly 18, 19 years. But I always had a love for fitness and creativity, you know, drawing, writing. So I wanted to, I guess, form some kind of business where I can involve my love for boxing and fitness while also still be involved with graphic design and drawing and artistry and creative writing.
So you say like you're trying to combine the fitness, like boxing fitness stuff, with your business, designer and entrepreneur. So this is like how you live.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. How do you manage to combine like the the entrepreneur life? Because entrepreneur life, as I know, it's like a really hard life. You know, like you have to be, if you're not working, so you have nowhere to go. Like you stop proceeding. And also the same as fitness and boxing and everything. So how you manage to combine the two of them?
Just basics, basic smarts. I did a lot of research before I actually jumped into the entrepreneur life. I wanted to figure out, like, okay, what is it that I'm going to do that's not going to feel like work? Sorry, the mask is a little throwing me off a little bit. Yeah. So, but the thing is to chase my passion. I was always passionate about fitness. I grew up playing basketball and boxing, you know, organized sports. And I actually took the time to, you know, I went to college, graduated with a bachelor's in accounting, but I also took the time to study, you know, other skills. Like I brushed up my boxing skills. I stayed involved with fitness. I taught myself graphic design. I taught myself how to use Photoshop. So nice. Part of being an entrepreneur is understanding that things are not going to fall into your lap. If you want something, you got to go out there and get it. You know, you got to chase it. And if you believe in yourself, you can't get, I guess, distracted from not believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you?
Word, man. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. So what are we going to do today? So,
I'm going to take them through a typical workout, either for myself or sometimes I take it through my clients that I train in boxing. A nice little warm-up, jump and rope. We could do some abs, some shadow boxing, maybe some heavy bag work today, maybe throwing some mitts. Whatever we can squeeze into this time frame, we're going to figure it out.
Okay. Sounds good. That's good. What are we going to do today?
So,
right now.
So I'm going to take you through a warm-up.
Okay.
I recommend this to all my clients. So one of my favorite things to do is jump and rope. It really fires up your cardiovascular system. It helps with your coordination. Very beneficial with boxing. I'm a boxing trainer, so I try to give the best to my clients. Okay. So this particular rope doesn't have any weights in it. So what I normally like to do, make sure your rope is long enough.
Okay.
It comes just underneath your shoulders, like underneath your shoulders right here. Mm-hmm. And then just make sure it's long enough so it can clear your feet and clear your head.
Okay.
So if you never jumped rope before, I recommend starting off with 2 feet at a time, and just go slow.
Okay. This is for beginners?
Yep, this is for beginners.
Okay.
And just jump lightly, not too heavy. Sometimes you can start off and you jumping too high, and it's just too much. It's too much effort. So once you get the 2 feet down, now you can start jumping with 1 foot at a time.
Okay.
And then you can switch.
Nice. So it's a lot of coordination.
So coordination.
So now you're dancing.
Now this helps me because a lot of us athletes, one side of our body might be stronger than the other. So it's good to work both sides, like one at a time. You know, switch it up.
Yeah, of course.
And really good for your heart rate. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this early in the video yet, but 15 minutes of jumping rope is like running a half hour.
Really?
Check me on that.
Calorie outtake?
Calorie outtake. And then it works more muscles.
Okay.
There are ropes that have 2-pound weights in the wrist. Works more on your shoulder muscles. So you're really getting a full body workout just with this jump rope alone.
Yeah, crazy, man.
You know?
Okay, so what's the exercise? What would I do? Yeah.
Here's the rope.
And how many reps, how many sets?
So there's no particular rep range with jumping rope. I always recommend 5 to 10 minutes of jumping. You know, start off with 2 feet, get the coordination down, and then start switching with 1 foot, and then after a while, feels like you're dancing.
Okay.
So you're light on your feet.
Okay.
It keeps you fast, keeps you limber.
And we have music here, so I can move to the music, right?
So it's good it's good when we have a good beat in the background.
Right.
So.
Right, beat, you know, like it's like
you know, this is like my favorite thing as far as like getting warmed up. Throw my headphones on, you know, throw some good music on, and just go to work.
So we start with two legs, this, but you know, like, okay, for me, so it's, you know, for us, it's easy because we already know. But if for people like, if people back home, like, you know, I see a lot of time they do like a double jumping.
Yeah.
Right. So. A lot of people like talk.
So
this is how they start, really.
Yeah. So that's the way you just did. That's the way you can start off if you never jumped rope before. So if you never jumped rope before, you know, after a while you get the timing down. Like you can start off doing this. The problem with a lot of people who never jump rope, they don't understand that it's all in the wrist.
Oh, it's in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist. Sometimes you see people, they doing like this.
Right.
See, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
Quicker.
It's good.
So
it involves more muscles.
So you still working your shoulder muscles and stuff, but this is the way to jump.
So you have to be light.
Slow. You gotta jump light.
Okay.
And make sure you take deep breaths. Same thing in boxing. Like when you're moving around, breathing out, you know, breathe in, take a deep breath, breathe out.
Okay.
You know, breathing is important.
Okay.
You know,
of course.
Don't hold a lot of people, they hold their breath while they jump and roll, and they wonder why they get gassed so fast.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly. You know, also I think I can compare it to abs. You know, when people do abs and they forget to breathe. Also, I know the type of workout. When you forget to breathe, like eventually you're gonna get gas, and that's it. Like you finish.
Exactly.
Done. Okay. Exactly. So after we finish the warm up.
So after the warm up, I like to do. We're gonna hit the heavy bag today.
Okay.
So
nice.
before we do that, we gotta make sure our hands are protected. The first thing we do is we wrap our hands.
Okay, safety first.
So the purpose of wrapping your hands, extend your hand out, the purpose of wrapping your hands is to protect your wrist and your knuckles. We take a lot, especially hitting this heavy bag. I think this heavy bag's about, it's about 150 pounds. Yeah.
Okay, so it's around like for us, we do it in metric, so it's about 70 kilos.
Yep.
Same weight as me.
So you always hear about some fighters, they have hand problems. They even break their hands sometimes hitting the heavy bag or sparring. I don't know about hitting mitts, but you heard some stories about, like, you know, a guy like Floyd, and he broke his hands a few times during his career. So
and this is supposed to protect it.
So this is safety first, okay?
Okay, yeah. I think that safety first, like, is in everything. Like, it's a rule that you have to listen in everything. Like, when you do warm-up, or when you do stretching, it's safety first.
Yep.
Because you want to prepare to something that you want to do. So if you're going to hit the bag and you have no protection.
Yep, you got it.
Right?
Yep.
So everything, like, it's like a routine. No, you have to safety, you have to prepare yourself.
So make sure, come around through the fingers.
Okay. So show people like how it looks. Nice.
Make sure this is good. You don't want it too tight because you don't want to cut off your circulation. Okay.
I got it. Yeah, I see like a lot of people doing like real tight.
Yeah.
And then like the bloodstream stops.
Yep. And you could get some numbness in your forearms. Carpal syndrome, I think. I think that's what you call it. So another time, one more time around, I want to make sure I got enough slack.
Mm-hmm.
And then come around one more time. Almost like a X.
I got it.
Mine is all beaten and all because I washed them so many times.
Nice.
So, how does that feel? That
feels
nice
amazing.
and secure?
Yeah. Feels good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then let's do the other one.
Okay. You know, I started to box, I think around age 17, something like that.
Oh yeah?
Never done it professionally.
Yeah.
You know, in the army we did like a little bit of Krav Maga and everything, but.
So you use an army?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Israel?
Yeah.
Israel Army.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the IDF.
I was thinking about going into the Air Force, but I ended up getting a college scholarship for basketball.
Really? For basketball?
Yeah.
You was a guard?
Yeah, I was a point guard.
Me too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Yo, that's crazy. And then we're like Lomachenko fans. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a point guard and with the Virginia State. I went there for 3 years. I took a year off and I ended up finishing school at a private school up here in New York. So I wanted to help my mom. My parents got divorced.
Oh, I get it.
So I was helping my mom out while I finished school up here. And then I started taking back boxing again. I was in the Marine Cadets when I was a teenager.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
I was in there from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, up until senior year. So that was about 4 or 5 years. But
Crazy.
we had a boxing club in there too. And then there was like a little boxing club in the neighborhood, but then funding, you know, they wasn't getting enough funding, so they canceled it. A lot of the kids didn't want to do it, man. It was always basketball, baseball, football. None of the kids wanted to box except maybe like a few of us.
Really?
So
really? But you know, I think like now, these days, boxing like got raised, like all the martial arts, you know, boxing, Muay Thai, everything got really raised the demand.
Yeah.
You know, because of the UFC.
I think so too.
Because of the UFC.
Because boxing was dead for a little while.
Yeah, right.
You know, it was like a few people like, you know, we would pay attention to. But if boxing was big as it is now, back then, a guy like Roy Jones probably would have made a lot more money.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know?
Yeah, that's for sure.
So what we're going to do here is, this is actually my first or second favorite punch. My favorite punch is my left hook. But we're going to get to that. The first and most important punch, in my eyes, and a lot of champions will tell you that, the jab is the most important punch. A good jab, matter of fact, a great jab will determine the difference in fighting and sparring. So what I like to do is, you never box. If you never boxed before, make sure your hands is up, right by your face, and chin tucked in. You're here. So right now, you're at a distance from the bag. If you here, it's too close to the bag, you're getting hit already. So the jab is what determines, what controls your distance between you and your opponent.
Okay, because this is like the longest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you stand at an angle in your jab, this is how when you know, if you're facing your opponent, this hand is going to be facing your opponent all the time. And it's easy, especially if you maintain good footwork and good spacing between your two legs. So this here, good spacing, where you can rock back and forth. You don't want to stand too close together, otherwise you're going to get knocked off balance. And one of the effective things about throwing a perfect jab is your footwork and your foot spacing. So you're here, you step into your jab, that's how you reach your opponent. And then you step out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But make sure when you throw your jab, this shoulder is going to be up and your chin is going to be tucked. So you're here, right? You move it around, you're testing. So here's the jab. Boom, you stepped in. Now you reach your opponent. Your shoulder is going to protect this side of your face, your left side of your face.
Okay.
The reason why you want this protected is because just in case somebody tries to throw a cross, so you're here and you get a punch here, your shoulder's going to protect you.
Okay.
And this is how you step out of ring.
So you want to protect the chin?
Yes.
Okay.
And make sure when you throw, you don't want to do this. You don't want to drop your hand. You want to throw the jab, come right back, move around, throw the jab again, here. So when you hitting a heavy bag, you don't just want to push it. You don't want to push the jab. You want to just pop it.
Okay.
And get your weight behind it, because this is where the power is going to come from. Start with your feet. I'm watching. Boxing is a game of chess.
Okay.
You're reading people's body language.
I think I need to host a chess player, you know? Yesterday we talk about chess, now we talk about chess.
Yes. So this is the basic jab that I teach. Boom. And you come out here, you practice a few times, just move around.
Okay.
You know, just the way that I showed you. Good. Matter of fact, step back a little bit. Make sure, keep your chin tucked. Keep your chin tucked. Make sure your stance is good. Right here. Make sure you're able to do this.
Okay.
You can shift your weight back and forth from your front foot to your back foot and vice versa. Good.
Okay.
So when you throw your jab, make sure it goes nice and straight out.
Okay, I mean like I need to rotate it?
You want to pop it. Boom.
Okay,
This is the way I like to land my jab.
Okay.
Just like that. With the knuckle hitting first. The middle knuckle is going to hit first.
Okay.
So it's going to be a slight bend at the end of your punch.
Okay.
This is how it's going to look. You don't want to throw your jab like this because you can actually break your hand like that. So you want to keep it like that, nice and stable and nice and straight.
Okay.
Boom. There you go. Good. Now give yourself some room. So this is how you get your point or get your hit and step right out of the ring. So you come here, boom. Now you're back to your boxing stance.
Okay.
Boom. Nice. Good. Nice jab. Nice and straight. And you see how he's putting a little bit of his hips into that jab. It's nice and straight, nice and efficient. The quickest way from point A to point B is in a straight line. Okay, so the second kind of jab, or the second type of jab that I like to throw is to the midsection.
Okay.
One of the best guys who ever had a jab to the midsection is Floyd Mayweather. And there's Andre Ward. Lomachenko has a great jab. One of my favorite boxers, by the way. So now, when you throw to the midsection, you want to hip hinge, step in, make sure this is up, and you got your eyes on your opponent. You step in, and you come right back. Step in, come right back, create another angle, step in, come right back. And it's the same concept as throwing the jab to the head. Only thing is, it's just another way to trick your opponent if you're just throwing to the head. So now he's thinking, oh, I'm getting a jab to the head, but he's not covering up his midsection. So give it a go.
Okay. So you want me like do, and it's also supposed to be like quick?
Yeah. So boom, quick, come right back. Quick, come right back. Good. Perfect. That's perfect. Good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
usually for like new, like how many times would you give him to?
So normally
normal drill.
This drill, I like to simulate rounds. So I would have just build them up slowly. I mean, somebody who's never boxed before, they can't go three. I'm telling you, boxing is difficult. Just throwing jabs for just one round it's hard. It's difficult. So the third type of jab I like to throw. So your opponent sees that, okay, this guy, he likes to throw jabs to my head. So now he likes to throw jabs to my stomach. So now I'm just blocking everything to my stomach. So, you know, I didn't figure him out. Not quite. Okay. This guy is tricky. And this is for, I would say, intermediate / advanced boxers. So you come here, hip hinge. So now when he sees this move coming, he thinks you're gonna shoot a jab to his torso. No, you just here, and then you shoot it up. You shoot it up, you look here, and it's a little bit of like eye trickery too. So you're just looking at his stomach. You're giving your opponent the impression that you're gonna shoot for his midsection. So you here, boom. Sometimes you can throw in the fake here, and then shoot the jab straight up. Okay, and then come right back, create another angle. So after a while, you can start mixing up your punches. So jab to the head, jab to the head, jab to the stomach, come back to the head, or you can come here and just double it up. Yep. Okay. Yep.
So it's regular?
Yep, pretend you're gonna shoot for the midsection and you just shoot the jab up from that low position. So you got your guard up. Good, good. Good job. Here you go.
Gotcha. So like it's a lot of repetition and a lot of like self-training, right? It's a lot of like shadow boxing, and you can do also in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the good way to correct any mistakes you have. What I normally do, that's why I show videos to my clients that like to have themselves recorded. Looking yourself in the mirror and you shadow boxing, that's how you see the mistakes that you make. And record yourself. Journalize your fitness journey. See what you're doing wrong. Correct those mistakes. See what you can do better.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next level.
Good.
We're gonna level it up.
So this is gonna be a little bit explosiveness, some endurance. This is just simply throwing 1-2s. This is really good for building up your stamina and your endurance in boxing, which is really important. You need that shoulder, again, endurance. You need that shoulder endurance, because even when you're not doing anything, you know, you got to keep your hands up. Always got to keep your hands up. There's some boxers, again, I'm not knocking all the boxers, you know, they like to move around the ring and they keep their hands down. I prefer to have that conditioning and that discipline to keep my hands up at all times, no matter what I'm doing. Even if I'm back and my opponent's away from me, I still want to maintain that good habit. So one of my favorite drills is just simply throwing 1-2s. Sorry about that. So you're just throwing simply 1-2s. Just make sure it's not just arms. Remember, it's easy to do this.
Right.
That's not real life situations in fighting and sparring. So you want to fully extend your jab. It's like a shoulder transfer, right? You here, so this is your 2 or your cross. Boom. So this is the jab is a 1. This is a 1. This is a 2. That's your cross. 2 is your cross. This is a 3. The jab, I particularly don't like the 4-punch. The 4-punch is just a hook from this section. There's the 5. The 5 is a uppercut to the body. And the 6 is going to be here. Boom. But you see how the power punches? Everything is twisting. My core, everything's here. Boom. That's the 5. That's the 3. That's the 2. That's the 6. Here's the 1. Good. Move around the bag. Good. Now let me get a hook. Yep. Now let me get a 3. Good, good, good. Back to your 1-2s. Good, good, good. Keep the 1-2s up. Let me get a 5 to the body. Good, good. Back to your 1-2s. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Let me get a 6 to the body. Good, good. That's called your rear uppercut. The 6 is a rear uppercut. Let me get another 5. That's your lead uppercut. Let me hit a 3. That's your lead hook. He's throwing 1-2s. So for the advanced people, Let me get a rear hook. A rear hook. That's a 4. Let me get a rear hook. Rear hook. Yeah. Yep, that's a 4. This is for advanced. This is for advanced boxers. Good, 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 good. See how it's nice and powerful, and he twists his body. All the power punches start from your feet into your core. Your arm is just the arrow. Good job. See how nice and straight. Good, good, good. I tell you, it's a killer, man. It's a killer.
Keep doing it?
Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now try to do a little bit more speed in it. Good. There you go. This is really great for conditioning. It's good for cardiovascular reasons, especially you need this. This is really good. All right, there you go. My man. He's fighter fit, man. You know?
What's so funny about that? I did it for like what, 40 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
You feel the burn.
Yep.
Feel the burn? And you know, people, especially people at home, and that's the whole idea, they think like they need to work like, you know, only dumbbells or something.
Yeah.
If you have 1 bottle of 1.5 liters at home, and you're gonna do like this, 40 seconds, you're gonna feel the rear delts here, the front delt, burning is, you know, right?
Yep.
So it's like,
and me personally, there's different kind of workouts that hit different muscles. Like if you're a bodybuilder, and nothing against bodybuilders, because I've tried like out different workouts that works, you know, that's beneficial for boxing. Me lifting like a bodybuilder, like spending 1.5 hours on shoulders, that's not going to help me, because I'm building the wrong kind of muscles. The right kind of muscles you want to build is endurance, explosiveness, and those fast twitch muscles, because in boxing you need to be fast, you need to be moving, and again, footwork, the jumping rope, it helps you over the long run. So try this workout, man. Like it's a killer.
Okay.
It's a real killer.
So finish with the intermediate. We're gonna go to the athlete. We're gonna level it up.
Yeah. So this is some basic mitt work.
Basic what?
This is basic mitt work, or pad work, as some trainers call it. It's either pad work or mitt work. There's no better way to, you know, to explain what it is.
And you work with the pads.
So this is more so for target and technique. You go back, the heavy bag builds power, and it builds speed too, but the heavy bag builds power. This is more for technique, and make sure you're throwing punches properly at the right direction and at the right target.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like more real time exercise.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
You got it. So what I normally like to do, I like to test out my client's jab. Make sure the jab is good. Throw 1 jab. Good, good, good. Let's throw another one. Good. One jab. Good, good. Another jab. There we go. Good. That was nice. Move around. Make sure his form is good. That he can, you know, the defense is good. Double jab. And remember, And this is a cross. Cross. You see how he's turning his back foot? That's how you put the power behind that cross. And this is a 1-2. This is 1-2. And this is a jab cross. Let's move around. So now the next punch I like to show my clients is the hook. So this is the hook. Good, good. It's another one. So then you start to build it up together. Put those punches together. 1, 2, 3. This is a jab cross hook. Good, good. Jab cross hook. Jab cross hook. Good, good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the next punch after that, this will be the 5. So this is a 1, 2, 3. And then I want you to throw a 5 after that 3.
Okay.
So boom, boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Reminds me of
So this is a 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Ready? Good, good, good. That was nice. Same thing. Good, good. Same thing. Good, good. One more time. Now after that, after this 5, here comes the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 5, over 6.
Okay.
Got it? Let's go. Good, good, good. Let's catch it a little bit clean. We're gonna clean it up. Here we go. Good, 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 good. Let's go. Good, good, good. So after that 6, we're gonna throw. This is why footwork is important. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Roll. Good. Good, good, good. One more time. One more time. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
So, blocking. I want to show a little bit of blocking.
Okay.
So hands up. This is how you block. He put his hands up, not too high. All you're doing is raising it. You're going. Your chin is going to be tucked already. All you're doing is a slight, like hand movement. No energy wasted. You don't want to do this because I could fake. You know, I could do this and then still connect to your midsection. So you want to stay nice and tight. Make sure your angle is good. So just raise it just slightly, like this, just like that. Good. Now to simulate this, so he's blocking, boom, 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 boom. So let's say like if me and him got a good jab, right? And he throws his jab short and my defense is bad, right? So here we go. So you throw your jab out and I throw mine. He catches my jab. He still gets his jab out and my hand is down. I can still get caught with the jab. Okay. So this is why that's called parry my jab. Okay. So just catch my jab. Just catch my jab. This is how you block your opponent's jab. Okay. And this is defense. Okay. Okay. So the next portion of defense is blocking my hook. You want to put in a little squat too. Okay. So here's my hook coming. You see? He's blocking my hook. He's blocking my hook. There you go. Oh. Yep. And my hands are down. And he blocked with my cross. The cross, he blocks this punch with my cross. Okay. And you don't have to turn it. Just put it, keep it right in front of you. You see? See how he's blocking it? So that's the defense. He's blocking my cross. He's parrying my jab. He's blocking my hook. So what about the midsection? So let's say like if I got a nice jab. He knows I have a nice jab. How do you block it? So I come here, jab to the stomach. Don't want to drop his hands. All you doing is you going like this to that. You're doing a twist. It's like an oblique crunch. Coming here and you blocking. Okay. Okay? And you blocking my jab with this elbow right here. So I don't know if how many of you how many of you been out there where you had some sparring, or if you were in a competition where you throw a jab and you get caught on the top part of your hand with an elbow. Hurts like hell. Oh, okay. That happened to me once or twice.
That's good to know.
So that's gonna play into the mind of your opponent. So
don't try it again.
Yeah, so if I throw my jab here and he catches, especially on my fingers or on my knuckles, it's gonna hurt like hell and it's gonna make me think twice about throwing a jab to his midsection because his defense is so good.
Is this legal in a boxing?
It's legal, perfectly legal. Yeah, you're not trying to hurt, no, but you can't do any of this stuff.
No.
Mike Tyson, when he throws his hooks sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes he throws it so fast, sometimes it misses his opponent's face. Ooh. But he throws it with so much velocity, his elbow sometimes catches his opponent. Hands up. the right. And then here, he's blocking. If I throw something here, he's blocking. If I throw something to the outside, he's blocking with his elbow. Anything, this is my boy Nico, anything below the chest cavity, he's blocking with the elbow. And that's more advanced. That's more advanced. Yeah.
Like we did all the sections. Okay, so we finished?
So how you feel today, man?
First of all, you know, I had like a little bit of background of boxing, but I learned a lot of amazing stuff right now. And of course, like the mindset about you, like, you know, you're doing the boxing and you combine it with entrepreneurial life. Right. And I think it's the value here. Like I get a lot of time, like people like say to me, "Guy, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for here." Blah 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 blah. And they are like 25 years old with only like they go to college or something or university, you know. Right. Or that's what they do, and they say I don't have time. But when I look at you or look at other people, like first of all, you can maintain the body shape that you want, the health life that you want, and second of all, you involving in doing stuff in your personal life,
right?
Like, and you know how to combine them, like beside boxing. Right. But I want to hear what you think. What's
good? Well, I look at boxing as not as something to intimidate people with. I look at it as an art form. It's something. In my eyes, it's something that you can never master. There's always something to work on. Even now, after doing boxing like over 10 years, there's always something to work on. Like I still work on my jab. I still work on my cross, my hooks, my uppercuts, my footwork. You know, the way I move around.
Every aspect.
There's always something to work on. And that applies to other areas in my life where your relationships, your marriages, your fatherhood. I'm a father as well.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah, my daughter's going to be 18.
What?
2 weeks.
How old are you? How old are you, man?
I'm 46.
No way.
I'm 46.
I'm shocked.
And then it's a combination of I think my mom and my dad and good eating. You gotta
46, man.
One of the things you really gotta control is stress. I feel like stress ages you. I'm a positive thinking brother. Like I like to think positive about all aspects of my life. I try to look at the good and the bad rather than the bad in every situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're gonna get ahead that way. Like we're always gonna have issues. There's always gonna be some level of conflict in life. It's how you deal with it. Like if I'm stressed, I read, I go to like a library or a bookstore, or I come here, work off the stress, and I feel so much better.
Right.
And again, also diet plays a part. My nutrition is really good. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, lots of water, drink tea. Anything that's going to help my body either maintain or get better.
Nice. And I think like the main thing that you say about thinking positive and about every situation, and you can compare it to no excuses. Like every stuff and everything that happens in life, I know that we don't have control about everything, but we can control how we feel about it and how we act.
Exactly.
Like, there's a situation. There's one person who's gonna act bad, gonna respond to it bad, and there's one person who's gonna take advantage of it and knows how to and sees in a perspective of a positive way. Like, okay, stuff's happened. What I'm gonna do now? It's up to me.
Yes.
So everything that happens, also in COVID, COVID, and also everything that happens. You have daughter. I didn't know it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I said all the time, all the episodes, I said like, how do you manage to combine the business and the boxing? And now it's fatherhood and marriage. So it's crazy.
So you know what it is? Because I think love makes you do some amazing things, man. Like if you love something or you love someone, like you put in the time and you put in the energy towards it. Like if you love being an entrepreneur, like I love boxing. I love I'm like high on life, man. Like
what happens if you don't love something? what happens if you don't love something?
So let's say like if you don't love something.
I don't love to do sports, let's say.
So if you don't love to do sports, my best response to that, if you want to get healthy, you don't necessarily have to play sports. There's other ways of getting around to do exercise or lead a healthier life. You know, New York City is one big playground. You can rent them bikes. You know, it's not necessarily a sport.
Exploring.
But you can rent bikes. You can go for walks. You know, and sometimes, you know, rather than take the elevator, you can take the stairs.
Wow.
You know,
amazing.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be any kind of sport, but there's ways of leading healthier lives.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It takes a little bit of creativity, you know.
And I'm saying also like my response to it, my answer to it, it's like if you don't love something or you don't have something that you relate to,
right,
means that you didn't search enough. Like, you know, there's many people, you know, can find a spouse or can find a good work or something that they don't love. They say like, I don't love that, I don't love that. Okay, so go search, you know, explore. Because when you have more stuff that you exposed to, right, this way you for sure find something. Yes. So like you said, okay, if you didn't try football or you didn't try soccer, you didn't try to ride a bike or run or walk, or there's 1,000 options.
Right.
If you did all the options, okay, sorry, that's
it.
But if you know it's good for you, and sports and healthy life, it's the best for you, and you didn't find something that you love, it means that you didn't search enough.
That's correct.
And
I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So first of all, Ralph, I want to say big thanks. Big thanks. For me, it was a pleasure.
Yeah,
it's a big love of mine, boxing. And I saw the way you move, and I saw the way you fly, you know, and the passion that you had to it. So first of all, thank you for your time. Okay, I appreciate it. I know that you're busy. And guys, do you want to add something before we finish?
Only thing I can say is I hope you continue to follow my fitness journey. You can follow me on Perennial SD. That's my handle on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter. I'm under the handle Orange Moonworks. I might change it later, but right now it's under my graphic design business. Okay. But I mix the two together, so I cross-reference a lot of my creativity and my fitness videos and boxing videos. I share stuff on my clients.
Amazing.
You know, I share myself and I share the love of the people I work with.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, definitely, brother.
Okay.
Definitely.
So,
man.
Ralph,
my man.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, man.
And guys, for you, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you took a stuff or two. For sure, I took some. Stay tuned. This was episode 15, and episode 16 is gonna be something else. So, see you soon.
Good.
Thank you, man.
My man.
Thank you, man.